Is our peer discussion for our Digital Artifacts Assessment Task 2, BCM112. So we're going to get started and I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Joshua. And for my DA, I am doing Instagram page. It's like a fan page for a football club, a Premier League football club called Tottenham Hotspur FC. And I'm on Instagram primarily. That's my platform of choice. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
My name's Matilda. Sorry. For my digital artifact, I'm doing a mental health digital self-care toolkit, also on Instagram. So yeah, it's more so people can access help for their mental health at any time and anywhere. And yeah.
Very good.
That's super cool. My name's Lydia. I'm also on Instagram. My page is called Wild Histories. It's meant to be a bit of a exploring local history and interesting stories from Illawarra and beyond. So, access a bit of a different demographic than normally gets into local history and hopefully, spread some information in a fun way.
Cool.
My name's Jed, and I've changed my DA. So I was on TikTok. I was originally doing like comedy and little funny stuff, but now I've changed, and I'm actually learning Auslan, so Australian Sign Language, and I'm posting my progress on TikTok, not to teach as such, but just to keep me accountable and people can follow along, and it's going really well. So yeah.
Very good.
Cool. My name's Sam. I'm running an Instagram page, which is basically about kind of some like niche locations around Wollongong and Illawarra, in terms of like tourism spots and stuff. That's well, hopefully that I'll have later use for as well.
One thing I want everyone to tell me is like, what's been the biggest challenge you've had so far in developing your DA?
Making content regularly.
Yeah.
I think mine is honestly probably more so audience engagement. Like, even though with content that I am making, sometimes I do feel like I'm repeating myself, but I feel like probably more audience engagement. Like, I feel it's, I don't know, I feel like it's harder on Instagram than, say, TikTok to find like an audience, at least.
Yeah, from my experience,
Yeah.
I can say the same thing. Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't have much experience with TikTok, but I know Instagram is quite difficult to actually get like views and stuff on like reels and stuff. It's probably easier on
Yeah.
TikTok, you know.
But then TikTok comes with the demand of constantly having to make video content. And if you want to make anything that's particularly detailed, you can't do video content that regularly unless you have like way more hours in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very time
Yeah. Yeah, when I was doing my comedy page, so the original DA, but you can do photos. So I posted like just a photo, like a meme kind of thing, which
Yeah.
was just a photo. So you can do that on
TikTok.
TikTok. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Like having to make the videos is taking time out of my day. I'm not going to bed till 12 at the moment. It's it's pretty time consuming. But yeah.
Has anyone like gotten any feedback and like have they changed like anything about the way they're like making content or anything like that?
Well, I've started posting the posts that I post on Instagram also on my personal Pinterest because my personal Pinterest is like a business account. So you can get like views and post your pins on your own Pinterest account. And I've started linking my Instagram in those posts or pins on Pinterest to then lead people to my Instagram account.
That's cool. That's
That's
smart.
good.
And
Smart.
I've noticed that I'm getting more views on Pinterest than I am on Instagram. So, yeah.
Well, it is a brand new. I think the other thing is starting a brand new anything is super difficult because you
Yeah.
don't have that
Yeah.
audience. You need to build it up.
Yeah.
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 And
I imagine at least you
Matilda,
have like a starting audience on your personal Pinterest. So
Yeah. I guess so.
and
Some-
is that working? Like the fact that you linked your Instagram into your Pinterest, like you're noticing more views on your Instagram now?
Yes and no. I think it depends on what I post because I'm posting 3 times a week, and some I think are getting a bit repetitive, and people are like, oh, don't want to see much of this anymore. Yeah.
Mm.
Aw.
Has anyone
Oh,
made any like major pivots? Like I can say I've made a pretty significant pivot. Like originally I was just doing, generic sort of posts, but they weren't getting much engagement. I was just saying like, because mine's football related, I was just saying like full-time scores and, like stats and stuff like that. But there's already other accounts on Instagram that already do the same thing and they do it a lot better than I was doing it. So I decided I was gonna move away from that and start making like more like football memes, like related memes. So I know that area is a lot more has a lot more potential. Yeah.
and there's
Have you
more.
and
Sorry, you
sorry,
first.
has that worked? Like, have you found that the memes are going better?
Yeah, 100%. Because yeah, like posts, like no one really scrolls their like people scroll reels more than they scroll their feed, right? So of course you're gonna get more views on reels than you are on posts. And also, yeah, like the most views I've ever gone on a reel is 600 views, right? And that was like 400 more than like my second highest, right? And that was a meme that I made. It was just like a meme with 600 views. So I was
That's
like
pretty great.
I was very
Yeah,
happy
good
to.
job.
I know that
Yeah.
might not seem like a lot in, I don't know, like in retrospect.
600.
Yeah, but it
Oh, that's
was
a
Pretty
lot,
good.
though. That's
it's the
good.
most I've ever gone. And so yeah, I enjoy doing it too. So I think that's what I'm going to stick with, like in the future, just making memes pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And
Uh,
it's more of your own passion too.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. So that's always a benefit. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think personally, I'm still finding that like niche that I want to like pivot to, I guess.
yeah.
So I haven't decided yet, but what my next like major iteration is going to be. Because I think there needs to be. I guess I'm at the point with my DA when I'm like, okay, I need to find something that's a little bit more like niche to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't yet, but something along those lines, probably.
Uh,
about you, Lydia?
yeah.
oh
What,
yeah. Um, well, I wanted to make more video content overall, and I've made one um that's done all right, but the amount of time that took to make it was kind of insane. So it's at the moment finding different. It's like a finding different content that I can make that will still be in the area, but not nearly as time consuming, and tapping into that audience because there is a pretty big audience for at least locally for local history. It's a matter of actually getting any of these people to interact with it, sort of thing. So been reaching out to some groups and that sort of thing, talking to people who might be interested, and at least the feedback I've gotten from people I've shown it has been very positive. Like they really enjoyed it. It just hasn't really translated into actual like views and likes yet. And
Yeah.
it's just going to be experimentation, iterating till you find that area that works, I think.
yeah, and what is your specific content like? Are you just posting like fun facts, or is it like tell like what is it exactly?
More detailed. I think fun facts would actually be a good thing to go with, like little, you know, at this place here back then, this is something that happened. Would be probably
Yep.
pretty good that I could do. That's pretty simple to put in just a photo post and doesn't need too much explaining. Yeah, but what's it called? Yeah,
It's hard to keep people's attention, you have to like grab their attention, and you also can't like maintain it like for that long. You have to get your point across very quickly, like
yeah,
making.
definitely.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. So on TikTok, it shows you like how many. So like my videos for my Auslan is going for like over a minute, minute 30 sometimes, and you can check like how long people have viewed it for, and like the average time is under 10 seconds
Yeah.
for some of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's within
you
that
gotta
10
grab this.
seconds that you have to like try and get your point across, or like keep like get the viewer's attention and like keep it like for longer so you can, like expand on what you want to say, Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mhm.
What does like everyone use to like make their like DAs and stuff, like software and stuff? Does like video editing like softwares, does anyone use like any in particular? I use CapCut when I'm making all my like memes and stuff, which is really easy to use. And like I can just like I have the web version and I have my like the phone version, and they're both very, very easy to use, very good. Yeah.
Yeah, CapCut's great.
I'm using Canva. I
Yeah.
love Canva.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Easy to
Canva's good.
navigate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I use Adobe InDesign. It's a little bit like what's the word? Like over the top, like for making Instagram posts, but I just use it because I have it, so why not? Yeah.
Get your money's worth out of the subscription.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just use the TikTok. Hey, like it's just straight video, no cuts really.
Yeah.
And then just TikTok really.
Yeah, because Instagram doesn't really have like as good of a like editing like tool as TikTok does. It's not really made. It's not made for videos really like TikTok is.
No.
Yeah.
Um.
Yes, again, using like I just use Canva as well. Just like upload something to Instagram. Like you have it all there. It does the job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so sorry, just to clarify, are all of you for mainly posts, not videos, posts?
mine are all posts. I don't have any.
Yeah.
Trying to pivot to more posts so that it's able to be posted regularly instead of like once every month if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do a combination of both. I do posts and then I have videos, like from time to time, just to, break it up a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to start pivoting to doing videos more because I think it's more successful, more rewarding. Yeah.
On the reels, yeah. And Sam?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try more videos as well. Because I think to this point I've done like exclusively posts. But I think videos might work better. So I'm gonna try that. Yeah.
Does anyone have any advice they'd want to give anyone who's like starting their own like DA?
I'd probably say pick something you're really interested in and something you've been interested in for a
Definitely,
while,
definitely.
because otherwise you're going to get really bored of it really quickly. Yeah, that's probably my advice. Maybe stick to like a platform you have knowledge with already, like you know how it works and stuff like that. But yeah, my main one would probably be like pick like a topic you really are interested in and you won't get bored of.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What I would say, don't be if you start with something, don't be afraid to like change that. Just as long as you're doing something that you're interested in and that like you enjoy, that's all that really matters. Yeah.
Definitely stay flexible, and if you're able to pick something that will allow you to explore a lot of different options within it and not restrict you, because if you get centered on the one specific idea of what you're going to do and that's the only way you can do it, then it really locks you up and away from opportunities that you could take advantage of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I agree with that, Lydia, but I kind of went the opposite direction. I went way too broad at the start. So just said, I don't know, comedy. And there's just like, what is that? Like, it's so broad. I found it so hard to make content. So I had to specify and then completely changed, obviously. But like, not specifying to something too niche, but still making sure you have something so you don't run out of ideas. Yeah, that'd be my advice. But just post something. Just do anything really.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just make content.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sam?
That's all that really matters, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I like agree with most of you. I think that for me the biggest thing was like pick something that you are passionate about and that you think you can like regularly post about. I think that's probably like the biggest thing. And then I guess like changing over time is like fine. like eventually if you can find that niche to the point where you're like, okay, this is exactly what I want to do, I think that's probably like super fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd also say keep yourself accountable. So for mine is my progress. So I have to do it every single 2 days. Just have to. Like that's
Yeah.
what mine requires of me. So
Yeah, I
keep
like
yourself
that.
accountable. Yeah. Keep doing it, keep posting and keep
Yeah.
trying. So yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way. I post like every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I make sure
Mm,
that I have these posts ready
yeah.
to go up. So I do
Yeah,
keep keep going.
I
Otherwise,
I
yeah.
won't let myself go to bed without it. Yeah.
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 How do you guys like stay motivated to like make like content, continuously?
I use Pinterest to get my like inspiration from.
Mm.
So, and I love Pinterest, so I could probably scroll on Pinterest for like an hour and not get bored. So I think maybe that's how I stay motivated. I'm also like, I kind of need to do this. Like, it's not
Yeah,
something
yeah.
I let myself like fall back on. I'm like, I need to get this done. Like some
Yeah.
days I'll spend like 4 hours just creating these posts. I'm like, oh my God. But it's like I'm like, I need to get it done so it's ready. Because if
Yeah.
I get to the day that I'm like posting on and I don't have anything to post, I feel like I stress more then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do it for the assessment task, right? But it links back to like choosing something that you're passionate like about,
Yeah.
that's like where the motivation comes from. If you have an like actual interest in what you're doing, there should be no issue why you can't,
Yeah.
content about that.
The pure interest in it is making me like, yeah, it is for an assessment, but I don't even see it that way. Like I see it as me
Yeah.
learning and me and sharing. Like, yeah. And
Yeah.
also the dopamine or the happiness you get from like, I don't know, a few people viewed your stuff is
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
really motivating, I'd say.
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I'd say like my motivation is I know that like there's a lot of people, like even people I grew up with, they live in houses where they aren't like able to talk about their mental health with their family. And I find that a lot of people do struggle with that and a lot of people can't open up. So I'm like, I like to have that space where someone can like get help in some ways, like find ways to cope with their anxiety, with their stress. Like they can do it in private and they can feel comfortable to do it.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
I think just going on like the other side of it, I think that like personally speaking, my like lack of motivation at times comes from that like, oh, do I really want to be doing this? Like, am I really passionate about this? So I think that's a really good point.
Mm.
Um, yeah, because I think that like passion behind it and actually doing something that you want to do and it like are enjoying doing, I think that's such a driving part of like all of it.
Jed,
Yeah.
how do you structure yours? Do you just like do you have like a daily goal of like doing a certain amount of like something to like progressively get better? How does it work? How do you?
Yeah, so like I'm trying at the moment just to use anything free on the internet. Like obviously there's TAFE courses and shit to learn, but I'm using ChatGPT actually to write me like 30-minute lesson plans every day. And it finds videos and shit. It's a bit hard, but it's working for now. I'm scared that it'll fail at some point. I'll have to go to a TAFE course, but I don't want to rip the TAFE course off them by just like saying their content online. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that.
Is,
But yeah, at the moment I just make sure I block in 30 minutes every single day to learn, and then every 2 days I share what I've got. And it's pretty easy at the moment when you're just learning like hello and like little things.
so
But
you
yeah.
you probably have the most successful DA out of all of us.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it's kind of gone really well. Like, yeah, I got 12,000 at the moment views on one of them,
Yeah,
which is just ridiculous.
That's
I'm not able to
crazy.
do that. No way.
Ridiculous. Yeah,
That's not
compared to
work,
like
mate.
the comedy one got like 100. So like that switch
Yeah.
is, yeah, I found my niche for the moment. Hopefully it keeps
Sounds like
working.
it's gone really good. Well done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think you're right, Josh, that we need to with the videos. The videos are so much easier to interact with. So I don't know, for all four of you, I guess
Yeah.
try and post a video at some point.
It's from like the video that you can build, like, gain followers, and then if you want to make just normal posts, you'll actually get more engagement, like just from having like more followers. Yeah. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's a
And they
place.
connect with you too.
Yeah, it's a place to build from. Where does everyone see their DA going next? Where do you think it's going to progress from here? Like, is it? I'll start. Is it going? Is it something you're going to continue like after this subject is like finished, or is it just something you're just going to put to the side and never look at again like in the future?
I think that I would like to keep going with it after. I probably won't be as frequent with posting, obviously, but I think it is important at least to keep. Yeah.
I want to see if I can like actually be successful like online. Actually, I my goal is I want to make like a post that goes viral. That's my like one, like that's something I want to. That's my bucket list. It's one thing I want to do in life. Is just like have something go viral.
I'd like to keep doing mine, but probably the same thing. It's like the frequency of posting and what you get up to with it. That's a little loosely defined. It's a bit of a see what happens when we get there and how successful or unsuccessful it is in the meantime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was when I originally like changed to the sign language, I was like, yeah, I'll just do this till the end of the assessment. But now that I'm doing it, like, yeah, I probably will. I'm considering like paying money to get a TAFE course in it. Like, yeah, no, I'm definitely absolutely going to do this outside of uni. So yeah, what about you, Sam?
That's cool. Honestly, I think I'm still at the point with my DA. I'm deciding like, do I want to change like looking at like how I'm going to change it, I guess, in order to keep my motivation up, like just for the end of this subject at least. Because at that point, I think this is something like I want to do, but not necessarily something that I can commit to doing like frequently, I guess. So not entirely sure. Honestly, I don't think so. Maybe in like some capacity, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, mate, hopefully you find a niche or something that you like absolutely love so that you can do it afterwards.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, it's kind of looking at it like this is something I want to do. But just I don't know. I feel like this is assignment and this whole like idea of like basically do anything you want and just like inspiration from everyone else's like really cool ideas. I'm like, I should just do something kind of rogue. Like
Why not?
Go for it. Do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the group discussion. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
You guys.